Back of the Net is brought to you by the Irish Embassy Pub and Coldwell Banker Heritage House Realtors, your Durango local area real estate experts. Locally owned, nationally known.
Hi there, welcome to the Back of the Net with me, Jordan Alexander. Here today in the Irish Embassy Pub, the official home of Durango Soccer. Now this week on the show, Kate Stahlin from Durango Youth Soccer Association joins us, and also Fort Lewis College are in the house as usual, with Aaron Kloer and Kennedy. Aaron scored a fantastic left foot for the strike this weekend. So without further ado, let's go and have a look at the highlights.
Fort Lewis host Adams State. Welcome to Dirks Field, another beautiful day up here. Here's the lineup. Ryan Shaw starts in goal. Ogie Kennedy's opted for a 4-2-3-1 formation with Tamino Kroger at the top, and attacking three of Austin Dirksen, Yanis Becker and Cesar Castillo. Long ball to Castillo. Castillo takes on his man one-on-one. Cuts, turns inside. He's still going. He's got options. Yanis Becker, bottom corner. 1-0 Fort Lewis. Great finish. Let's have another look at that. Ball comes across the box. No questions asked. Yanis Becker. Free kick from Adams State. Doesn't get the height it needs and sent straight back like a game of tennis from the Fort Lewis players. Shocking touch there from the Adams State player. Leaves Austin Dirksen free down the wing. He's got the pace. He's got numbers in the box. Cross comes in to Castillo at the back. Oh, straight in the back of the net. Could have crossed it, took it himself. 2-0 Fort Lewis. Let's have another look at that. Straight across the field of play. Bang. Long ball from Fort Lewis. 2-0 up. Oh no, the Adams State defender lets it run. Castillo comes in. A little dink over the top. Calm and composed. What is he going to do? Squares it. Tamino Kroger. 3-0 Fort Lewis. Adams State really trailing. Early in the game. Let's have another look at that. Skips to the goalkeeper. Puts it across. Simple finish for Tamino. The Castillo train leaves the station again as he comes down the wing. Takes on his man. Great show of strength there. As he goes into the box. Stays on his feet. And the shot. Great save by the keeper. Ball bobbling around. Are we going to see a shot from Fort Lewis? Comes out to, it looks like Becker. And Aaron Kloer on the edge. Oh, audacious effort. Aaron Kloer. Take a bow, son. Straight in the back of the net from that distance. On his unpreferred foot. What a whip. No chance for the goalkeeper. Adams State throw in. Bounces it straight back. It's a long kick. Bit unhopeful there. Oh, miscommunication there. And that's an own goal for Fort Lewis. That's unfortunate. And final score, Fort Lewis 4, Adams State 1. Goals from Becker, Castillo, Kroger and Kloer. With the own goal for Adams State coming from Brooker Sefer. See you next time.
So welcome back. Those are the highlights from the Fort Lewis College men's game. And now we're here with Ogie Kennedy and Aaron Kloer. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us, Jordan, as always.
Love to see you. Aaron, what a great weekend for you.
Not a bad weekend, yeah. Two wins.
Yeah, and quality goal.
Thank you.
We'll get to that in a second, but first of all, you've brought your boots in.
Yeah. These are Adidas Addy Pure F50s. Sorry, they're a little dirty, but yeah, these are them.
I don't think we've had a clean pair on the show yet, have we, Oaks?
No, and I think Aaron is probably the most thrifty of soccer players because in 4 years, I think he's only ever had 2 pairs of shoes.
And I also hear rumours that he doesn't actually own a tie.
No, I think that has fingerprints all over. Did you steal that?
It's borrowed from roommate Tyler Miller, yeah.
Tyler Miller.
It's Tyler's tie.
But the shirt's great, the candy stripes.
Thank you. Suit for you.
Oh, well, you know.
There you go.
I
It's a
actually
Monday, I
matched
just
my
found
tie
it.
to his shirt.
Anyway, let's go into the soccer. Talked about clothes long enough, always gets us. So this weekend.
Yes, 2 good wins.
Yes.
Friday at home against Adams, 4-1. I think we were 4-0 up after 22 minutes, so we started the game great. We missed some chances against Regis, so to see us have 5 shots and 4 goals in the first 22 minutes was obviously great. And then a tough road trip to Pueblo and got the result 2-1. I think we were pretty comfortable throughout the game. It was 2-0 with a couple of minutes to go and they got one off a corner, but we were pretty comfortable throughout the game.
So Aaron, great goal this weekend. Shall we have a look?
Absolutely, what a goal.
Let's have a look. So Aaron,
Yeah.
talk me through it.
All right, so I was just there to support the ball. You know, I had no idea the ball was going to come bouncing my way.
Just loitering on the edge there.
Right, that's me loitering.
Here it
and
comes.
then, yeah,
Bang.
I kind of felt it inside of my left foot, and that was it.
Yeah, well, let's have another look.
Quite the celebration.
It is. Hands out,
Yeah.
hands to the Lords.
And
And you're not a
so-
left-footed player, Aaron, so this makes it even better.
No, well, I actually think I curl the ball better with my left foot than my right, so that's
It's a great
Great
strike.
finish.
yeah.
It's a great strike. So Aaron, talking about you, last year you went to Honduras, was it last year?
Yeah, 2 summers ago.
Went to Honduras. Why'd you go to Honduras?
There's a guy named Mike Tichy who came down to talk to us at the fort about his, was it a nonprofit organization called Care for Communities. And he had built a sports court, like a futsal court down in Roatan, the island, and then he had built an English-speaking school as well. And so he kind of tried to recruit some of the boys to go down and kind of just act as role models and play soccer with the kids that, you know, lived down near the sports court. And so I went down there for 2 weeks and played futsal with these guys and just kind of hung out. You know, I wasn't giving anything out. I was just kind of hanging out and, you know, making friendships with these kids. So yeah, that's what I went down to Honduras for, just play a little soccer and just share the love of the game, yeah.
Must have been a great experience.
It was a good time, yeah. Met some good people, and yeah, I've got some lifelong friends, keep in touch on Facebook and that kind of thing, and yeah, I definitely plan to go back. So.
Excellent, that's great.
But no, in general, I think a lot of the community people should be familiar with our guys going out and doing different things. I mean, I think we did in preseason this year. We went down to the middle school and did some work with them, and then you know, we've done stuff with the soup kitchen. We've been to the senior center and stuff like that. We've done some work with the city arborist and things like that. So it's always great for our guys to be able to get out in the community and do different things. So we're always encouraging them to do those kind of projects. And Aaron took it on himself to go down there and do that, which I think is a great opportunity for him to go and experience a different culture.
A testament to his character.
Absolutely, like all our guys, you know, it's great to see him getting given back for nothing, you know. So that was great.
So this weekend, Metro and Mines.
2 massive games. Yeah, we've got Metro and Mines, which you know, are going to be huge for us. Mines have the same record as us right now. Yeah. Metro have only got 2 losses, and they've lost to Regis and Pueblo. They got a good win against Mines yesterday. So these are 2 huge games, and these games this weekend will go a long way to kind of deciding where the RMAC tournament our conference ends up.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. I'll be there, and hopefully the whole of Durango are there as well. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you. We encourage everybody to come up there this weekend.
Aaron, put on a show.
Yeah, we'll do.
After the break, more Back of the Net.
Welcome to the Irish Embassy Pub Durango. We import the majority of our products straight from the Emerald Isle, and let's get it right. You want your Guinness directly imported from Dublin. You want it stored at precisely the right temperature. And you want the pour to be a matter of taste and science. You want a pull with the patience and precision that it deserves. And if that wasn't authentic enough, you want to enjoy it in a pub where the shelves are stocked with 24 different kinds of Irish whiskey. Yes, you want the true Irish experience. Come visit us at the Irish Embassy Pub Durango.
Your home. It's made of wood and nails, doors and windows. But it's more than that. Your home is you. It's who you are, where you're from. It's what you long for whenever you're away. And it's the only place in the world where you know one thing for certain. You're home.
Back of the Net is brought to you by the Irish Embassy Pub and Coldwell Banker Heritage House Realtors, your Durango local area real estate experts. Locally owned, nationally known.
Welcome back to the Back of the Net. Now here with us in the studio today is Kate Stahlin, the Director of Coaching for DYSA.
Hello Jordan, thanks for having me.
I think it's a pleasure to be here. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great.
Feeling fantastic.
Yes, so we've got the DYSA jersey up there.
Yes.
I thought it's perfect seeing as you coming in today.
Yeah.
So tell us, Durango Youth Soccer Association, how did that come about?
You know, the club was founded back in 1993, and I believe it was just some parents and working in tow with the coaches from the college, and there just was a need for a soccer club in town, so it just kind of started as a grassroots, you know, project.
Yeah. And your involvement yourself, how does that come about?
I am the Director of Coaching, and back in March in 2008, I was hired as the first full-time employee of the club.
Yeah, excellent. So as well as being the director, you have your own team that you coach?
I do. This particular season, I'm coaching the U18 girls, which is compiled of sophomores, juniors, and seniors.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about the philosophy of the club?
Sure. Overall, DYSA's main goal is to teach the game of soccer at the same time as developing good people and responsible young adults.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I think our goal is to create opportunity to participate for whoever wants it, you know, in our area.
Yeah, and you have some great links with obviously Fort Lewis and the DHS team as well.
Yes, our community relations are extremely important to the success of the club. clearly we're very tight-knit with Fort Lewis College soccer, even to the point where our identities are similar with our colors and our images. But I really full-heartedly believe that the college's involvement in our youth soccer club makes us very different from any other youth club in the nation. Makes us very special.
Yeah, and that comes down to the players, the DYSA players walking onto the field with the older boys and the coaches coming down to help with sessions.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of opportunities our kids get because of our relationship with the college is really neat. Even from the boys being mascots at the games and walking out with the players, to our kids playing during halftime of the matches. The head coaches are board members for the club, and we have 10 of the student athletes from the fort working with our teams. And then, you know, probably 90% of the head coaches were former players at Fort Lewis College.
Yeah. So how does it work? Obviously, Durango is quite an isolated place in terms of looking for opposition. How do you go around finding those teams to come and play? There's obviously a lot of traveling for parents.
Yeah, that would be our biggest obstacle, is that we're located in the corner of Colorado. So we often play in New Mexico leagues. We have teams playing in 4 different leagues. We play, our younger teams play in the Four Corners League, which is based out of Farmington. Our middle-aged teams play in the Southwest League, which is a Colorado league. Some of our competitive teams play down in Duke City, which is in Albuquerque. And then our high school girls play in the Western Slope State League, which is kind of comprised of a bunch of mountain towns. The search for competition is one that I don't think will ever stop for me.
So how many DYSA teams are there?
We have 22 teams, including the high school boys.
So what age groups do they run from?
They run from U9, which is basically 3rd grade, all the way through U18, which is seniors in high school. At U13, which is 7th grade for most of the kids, is where we split by ability for the first time. So the spring of their U12 season, we hold tryouts, and based on how many kids we have in our pool of players, we'll attempt to make 2 ability-based teams from those tryouts. It seems to work really well. Overall, the goal of the club is to develop players, and so we don't split by ability early on because we want kids to continue to participate, and we also feel like it's the best way to develop all the kids and bring them to a point so that when we hit U13, we have not only the appropriate amount of players playing to make 11v11 teams, but that we can actually make true ability-based teams.
That can compete, obviously, against all these.
Yeah, and we do well. I mean, to be honest, even our developmental teams do well during league play and go to tournaments and have real successful times there. Our competitive teams now down in Duke City League, we're pushing the upper teams in the brackets, and when we go to tournaments, we quite often find ourselves, you know, in the finals. And just representing, I mean, not only is it about the result or the win-loss, but we go and we play good soccer, and I think people take notice of that.
Great. So for anyone watching today who wants to get their child involved in DYSA, how do they do that?
There's a couple different ways. You can always contact us at the office. Or we have a website that's durangosoccer.com, and on there there's a lot of information, or an online link to our registration page. I'm always very available, so you can reach me. My number and emails all over the website, and between myself and our administrator Kathy, we would be more than happy to help anybody get involved.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming today. It's been very enlightening, and I hope people have learned a lot from what you said.
No, thank you so much for having us, and we really enjoy your show.
So, up next, we've got Zach Lawrence from Fort Lewis Men's College Soccer, here with some excellent skills to show us what he can really do. Well, if that's the full-time whistle, that means it's the end of the show. I'm Jordan Alexander, coming to you from the Irish Embassy pub, and before I leave, I just want to tell you a quick story about my weekend. I played a bit of soccer, casual game this weekend, and I got right to the edge of the box, I took the ball in the box, and you know what I did? I didn't just tap it in, I smashed it right in the back of the net. I'm Jordan Alexander, see you next time.
Back of the Net is brought to you by the Irish Embassy Pub And Coldwell Banker Heritage House Realtors, your Durango local area real estate experts. Locally owned, nationally known.